At least 8 people have been killed after Syrian government airstrikes targeted a school in Idlib province. Tens of thousands of civilians have been fleeing towards the Turkish border to escape the escalation in violence. Government forces and their Russian allies are pushing deeper into the last rebel stronghold in Idlib. The UN Secretary-General has called for an immediate end to the violence in northern Syria.
They want to kill people before they escape. Here, while we're packing, the jet came and targeted us and killed a large number and injured others, and a whole family is missing.
Let's go now to Mohammed Adow, who is live for us. Mohammed, the violence continues, and very close to where you are, of course, there's a huge number of refugees fleeing.
Yes, indeed, Julie. We are right on the border of Turkey and Syria, and behind me, it's a bit hazy, but you can make out the Atme refugee camp. It's one of the biggest of the camps that line up the Turkey-Syrian border. Now, a crisis is unfolding on the other side of the border. 125,000 people who fled their homes because of the current onslaught by Syrian armed forces who are supported by Russia has sent them out of their homes, and many of them are living in the open. The camps are full, so they cannot be accommodated. Some of them have set up makeshift shelters to ward off the cold because it is right in the middle of winter, which has been very harsh so far. Rains are expected to come in the next 48 hours or so. And Turkey is not budging. It says it's not going to allow one more Syrian refugee to cross the border. So those people are in limbo. They are out in the cold and at the mercy of the elements.
And Mohammed, are we expecting the military campaign to go on as it has been? And if that's the case, where can refugees turn to?
Well, the military operation is still going on, and it's not expected to stop any time because Bashar al-Assad's government is really hell-bent on getting every last inch of Syrian territory in the hands of opposition. Idlib, as we know, is the last opposition stronghold, and in the past few days of clashes, they've been making steady progress, taking over at least 20 towns and villages, and they're getting closer and closer to the strategic city of Marat al-Nu'man, which sits right across the M5 highway, which links Damascus to Aleppo, something Bashar al-Assad is keen to get his hands on because of trade and also linking cities under his control. The opposition fighters have been putting on a stiff resistance. They managed to recover at least 3 of those villages that had been taken over by the Syrian government forces, who were being supported with airstrikes by the Russians. And it doesn't look as if it's going to stop, which means more people will be leaving their homes and joining the people who are already living out in the open.
Mohammed Adow joining us live there from Rayhanli. Mohammed, thank you.